So, hi, dear Aries. Very, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal reading for the month of January 2026 for all the Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. I am going to take the reading till the 15th of January, but I'll try my best to do the reading again in mid Jan. Okay. This is general. It's not related to love or money or career or finances or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. And for personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. I am conducting a 7 days live workshop of manifestation where you are going to learn how to unlock your seven chakras and manifest your dream life, manifest anything that you dream about love, money, finances, health, anything in a positive way and easy to do with. And it's live, but if you are going to miss the live, you can get the recordings as well for 3 months. Now let's start the overall energy for Aries people for the month of January 2026. We have the Six of Wands, the Fool, Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. You guys are going to be very focused on having your success and victory, making yourself success and victorious at any successful and victorious at any cost. There is going to be the energy of throwing your care in the wind, being a little careless, and being very excited about the future direction of your life. Maybe because of the new year or something. You guys are going to be very, very excited. You guys are going to feel like everything is shifting, everything is changing. You are just being a little bit careless, but at the same time very excited and very passionate about the future direction of your life. Okay, bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. Your heart chakra is completely open right now. There is going to be a time where emotions are going to go a little bit up or down, but eventually you will be able to go behind, go with the flow with your heart. Like you are going to follow your heart at the end of the day. It's going to make you feel exciting. It's going to make you feel passionate. It's going to make you feel as if you are on cloud nine or something. But behind all of this, you have a goal that you're working on, and you're feeling like no matter what, you have to be successful and victorious in that goal of yours or dream of yours, whatever it is, honey. Let's see. Let's see what was happening in the recent past for you guys, Aries. The Magician. So you were trying to manifest something in the recent past. There were some kind of things going on where you were feeling that things were not working out the way you wanted them to work out, right? So you started manifesting, or you were dreaming about creating some kind of reality for yourself. So it's manifestation, even if you do it consciously or not. Okay, currently let's see what we have for your current energy. Six of Wands. You're super, super, super focused in like making yourself the top priority of your whole universe, and making your things go in a certain way so that you can get the success and victory that you want in your life. Okay, by the mid of January 2026, let's see what we have for you guys. The Strength card. It's like you guys might have to wait a little longer in order to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve here. I'm going to clarify these cards in order to get the clear picture of what's going on. Let's clarify the Magician in the recent past for you guys, Aries. We have the Eight of Swords, the Death card, and the Queen of Swords. So you were continuously thinking about something to the point of it exhausting you mentally and emotionally. Then you realize that continuously thinking negative or continuously overthinking about a certain situation is not going to help you in any way. So somehow you felt like I should drop this continuous chatter in my mind, continuous chaos in my mind, and I should get the proper clarity and understanding of what I actually want in my life. And the moment you got that clarity, your manifestation game starts. It was like you switched on some kind of light, and you were able to see everything crystal clear in front of you, and you started the manifestation game. Okay, just like that. Even if it was not a conscious thing, like, okay, I'm manifesting something, but you did that. You dropped something that was exhausting you, that was draining your energies, and you got the clarity of what you want and what you don't want, and then bam, you switched on that light. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Wands currently in your current energies. What's happening, Aries? We have the Judgment, the Devil, the Sun card. These are three major arcana cards. You are trying your best to release all the toxicities, negativities, unhealthy patterns, unhealthy situations, unhealthy energies out of your life, out of your system. It's like you are taking some kind of New Year resolution where you are trying your best to let go of everything or everyone that is stopping you from reaching the goal of your happiness, that the goal of your success and victory, right? So it's like a new year resolution that all of us do on day first, and it goes till the day 10 max to max. But you're super super excited, and you exactly know what you have to remove, and who you have to remove, and what you have to let go of in order to create that happiness that you're looking forward to have in your life. And you're super open to the idea of doing that, and you're super happy about it, super happy, super excited, and super open. Awesome. By the end of this month, we have the Strength card. Okay, let's take it. By the 15th of January, we have the Strength card. Let's see what we have as an outcome for you guys. मैं कहीं भी रहूं ऐसा मुझको है जिंदगी की कसम फासले आते जाते रहे. So, for the Strength card, we have the Seven of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. What is happening here is that right now you're super excited, you're super open, super happy to the idea of moving forward in a particular direction, whatever it is. It's job, career, finances, spirituality, health, anything, right? But the moment you are going to go a little bit deeper, let's say, for example, you took the first step, and now second and third. Now on the fourth step, you are going to be a little bit emotionally overwhelmed because the excitement is not going to be there anymore. Even if the excitement is going to be there, you will not be able to understand the next step, like next course of action, what you should do and what you should not do. It's going to be emotionally overwhelming. It's going to be too many things at the same time, either it is going to be like one thing done in 100 ways, or it's like you doing 100 things at the same time, and it's going to be emotionally overwhelming. Although there is going to be this passion and this drive to do certain things in your life, but either multiple ways of doing one thing or doing multiple things at the same time is going to create a lot of chaos or conflict. And then you guys have to take a step back and understand what's going on. This, see, pure passion or just a passion or desire is not going to help you to go anywhere. You guys have to have a proper like strategy or plan, or you guys actually have to have a proper path in front of you so that you can walk on that. Okay, sometimes we just start something without knowing if we will be able to go ahead with that thing or not, right? It happens with all of us. So right now you are in this energy of having your new year resolution. By the mid of January, it's going to be like maybe too many resolutions. Your excitement is going to fade, is going to convert into complete chaos or complete mess if you are not going to take care of how it is, how you are going to manage that. Excitement plus passion plus no proper planning is actually going to lead to this chaos. Now if I have told you, you can definitely work on this thing from right now only, and have a clear cut understanding of what you want and what you don't want and how you want it in your life. Doing 100 things at the same time is not going to give you anything. Doing one thing with 100 times concentration is going to actually help you get achieve something in your life. That's the deal here. Okay, my love, let's see the guidance for you guys. We have the Hanged Man, the Hermit. the World card. There are lots of major arcana cards coming for you guys, Aries. You guys have to just surrender to the divine for the things, people, or situations that you cannot change and control. Plus, whatever lessons, wisdom, knowledge, experiences you have gained till this point of your life, use them to close the chapters, to close the loose ends of your life that are still up in the air somewhere. Like there are multiple chapters, multiple things in your life that are not completely done or completely closed. You guys have to close those chapters, even if it is going to take you one more year. Don't be so much in rush or hurry or so much in pressure because all other people are doing certain things and you are feeling like, okay, I should also be doing something. You have a different journey, you have a different life, you have a different chapter. So surrender first of all. Try to see things from a different perspective, where your perspective is like to make yourself understand what you should do and what you should not do with all the lessons and all the experiences and wisdom that you have gained till this point of your life. And what about the what about the unfinished businesses, the loose ends, what you should do about that? That's the main important question here. These three things are going to be the theme of your year this year. Okay, so this is the guidance here. Surrender, trying to see things from a totally different perspective, understanding the meaning of life on a deeper level, and using your wisdom, knowledge, experiences, lessons, and blessings in closing those chapters that are no longer serving you for anything good in your life. That's very, very important to tie the loose ends. Okay, let me pull one more card as a final message for you guys for this month from the Angel Oracles as a final message. They are heavy, they're kind of a handful. I'm not able to shuffle them properly. फासले आते जाते रहे. Epiphany, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditations. Okay, sit with yourself and you will get a lot of answers within yourself only. And spiritual growth is also seen. So like help others as much as you can with with your experiences and knowledge. Okay, that's the deal for you guys. That's a message. That was actually not the guidance, that was a message that you must be doing these things, focusing on these things more. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.